Hey guys, this is Fran and welcome to a new drawing video. And for this video, we will be taking part in the trend of drawing Sailor Moon, redrawing this meme right here. And since a lot of the artists taking part in this trend aren't really redrawing the screen cap, I decided that I would redraw Nyle Dimarco. Yes, I've never drawn Nyle Dimarco, so don't even start. I never draw him at all, not even one time. I don't. And since this kind of was a challenge to kind of do something that's already in one style and do it in a different style, I kind of didn't want to do my usual portrait painting. I have been wanting to kind of get a hold of a line art, cartoony comic kind of style. And I took advantage of this challenge and I decided to go with a more line art focused piece. Now, full disclosure, I wasn't really a fan of Sailor Moon growing up because we didn't have cable, and I think it was in cable where it was broadcasted in. I was more of a Pokemon, Digimon, Yu-Gi-Oh kind of guy, but I obviously have seen Sailor Moon plastered all over the place. It's a very popular anime, and one of these days I will get around to watching it because I do want to watch it. I just, I haven't. I also want to take the time to say that this is in no way meant to be making fun of Nyle in any way. I am a big fan of Nyle Dimarco, and I think that if you were to see this drawing, he would probably like it, to be honest with you. I think he ended up looking pretty freaking cool. I tried to make it look like 90s anime. I watched a couple video tutorials on how to do that. I don't know if I necessarily accomplished what I was going for in terms of that aspect, but the whole drawing in itself is kind of in the right direction that I would want to take my line art drawings. I enjoyed working on this so much, far more than I thought that I would. I thought that it would drag, that I wasn't really going to find it satisfying, because lately that's what has been happening to me when it comes to working on any art. But surprisingly enough, I enjoyed the process of this. It was a fairly quick drawing. It took me around 2 to 3 hours total to finish this, and I couldn't be happier with the result. I think that it actually does look like Nyle Dimarco, and the style is pretty fresh, I would say. I do have to say that I need to learn how to streamline my workflow. I don't know if that's the right term that I want to be using for this, but I want to be able to use both Procreate and Clip Studio, because Clip Studio has stabilization when it comes to inking and using vectors in my artwork, and Procreate does not. But Procreate tracks everything that I do without me having to worry about screen recording anything, and that is why I find myself kind of in a pickle because I want to capture every single step with Procreate, but I want to have the kind of quality that Clip Studio provides. And sometimes, believe it or not, I'm just too lazy to go back and forth between apps. And for this drawing, I decided to just keep it all on Procreate. The inked lines weren't necessarily as crisp and as straight as they could be because they weren't done on Clip Studio Pro. But anyway, I'd like to talk about what I want to do for these videos. Like, I keep forgetting my goal, and my goal is to make this more entertaining. And I know that sitting here listening to me pull out an essay about my process is just not what people want to listen to. It's not really that interesting. So I keep meaning to come up with entertaining stories to talk about. Things that happened to me in the past, things that might be like make interesting story time videos that we can listen to while you watch me draw. So I just keep meaning to do that and I forget, but I swear I'm going to attempt to pull together some nice, well, I don't know how nice they'll actually be, but interesting stories to talk about as my speed drawing or painting plays in the background. And I guess that I hesitate because I've seen like decent art channels completely turn into commentary channels, and they start drama, they live for the drama, and that's not what I want to do. And I know that a lot of story time videos and channels end up down that road, and that's literally far away from where I want to be on YouTube. I literally just want to make art videos, but I want to keep you guys entertained. So that's probably why I have been a little hesitant to kind of tread into the story time video side of YouTube, because eventually you run out of like fun things to talk about, and then you start looking for things that really have nothing to do with you. You've got no business putting your nose in such things. So yeah, I'll figure it out, but that is kind of the direction I want to go to. And the story time videos will be limited to my life, and I won't be talking about drama. So there's that for that. Obviously, if there's something important that I had to acknowledge or talk about, I would. But these past months have taught me that even though I love drama videos and I love all this petty stuff sometimes, these past months I've been looking for an escape. And I've been watching content that has nothing to do with drama. I've been immersed in Jacksepticeye, Markiplier, Crank gameplays, those type of videos where I could just forget about drama because real life is just too much right now. And that's the kind of escape that I would want to be for other people. But anyway, I have rambled on long enough. I hope that you guys are safe and that you are taking care of yourselves. And I hope that we all can make it through this really weird time that I'm sure none of us saw coming. Please, please, please take care. Wear those masks. Wash your hands. That's all I can say about that. So please remember to like, comment, and subscribe if you enjoyed this video. And I will see you guys next time. Bye.